Hello world, I'm back. So today, as you can see from our title, we are going to be talking about all my products that I finished. Now, most of them are beauty slash skincare related, but I have some weird ones mixed in there that I just couldn't justify throwing away without talking about them. So we're gonna dive right in. Okay, so we have our little box here. This is a box that I've actually been accumulating for quite a while. It has all my empty things in it, empty products, stuff like that. And honestly, some of these things are quite old. It took me quite a long time to fill this box up because the last empties I did, I felt like there weren't enough to talk about. But lately, it seems like I'm so close to running out of a lot of things, but like I didn't want to put this video off any longer, so we'll just do it and I'll just do another video. Maybe I'll have another one done by the end of 2018. I don't know. Sorry, my hair keeps going in my mouth because my lipstick's still wet. So, okay, first things first is my shampoo and conditioner. This took me so long to use because I don't really use that much shampoo and conditioner. Like, I know I have a lot of hair, but this stuff lathers like really well. So, I mean, I use maybe like, she's woofing. She done woofing. Okay, so I use like a quarter size, 50p size bit of shampoo, and I use significantly a lot more conditioner, but sometimes I don't always use the conditioner. So this is the conditioner, this is the shampoo. These are the Tiggy Bedhead Urban Antidotes, perfect for normal hair that needs a daily pick-me-up. It's the re-energizer version. I did the number 3 damage, you know, for people who color their hair, and I really liked that one as well. I got this one as like a sort of like a, I got it like super cheap, so I got it even though it wasn't really what I needed for my hair, but turns out I actually really liked it. It smells really nice, it fades really well. So I repurchased this, but in a different scent. So I have the Dumb Blonde conditioner and the Reconstruct shampoo. The Reconstruct shampoo smells so good. That's probably the third time I've rebought that one. They're pretty affordable. I get them from TK Maxx. You can get them in a set, 2 for $20 or individually $9.99, $9.99, and then you can mix and match, which is what I did this time. So there's those. Next, lotion. Vaseline. This is the Essential Healing Intensive Care Vaseline Lotion. I've used this lotion since high school. It seems to be the only lotion that I love. I've tried so many other lotions. Actually, I'm looking at like this fancy little pot of Burberry Brit lotion that I got that was part of like a perfume set. And I hate it. Nothing works for me except this. This is one of those lotions that you put on, and when it's wet, it's like relief. Because I get really dry, itchy skin like right after a shower. So I always use my lotion right after the shower. And it's like relieving. It feels really nice. But then when it dries, it's gone. Like you don't get that nasty residue. You're not slipping and sliding all over everything because I put it on my feet and I have hardwood floors, and that would be really dangerous. So, this one I really like. This is probably my 6th or 7th bottle in my lifetime. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but I don't use a lot of lotion really. It's just for my feet and my hands after I have a bath or shower. So love this stuff. Smells really good. It just smells clean. Um, yeah, and it even says non-greasy, and it's true. They sell it at like Kroger, Walmart, Walgreens. I got mine from Asda. Morrison sell it. Yeah. Next, the Garnier Micellar Water. Now, I've also used this since high school. I also really like this. This is a really good dupe for the Dermalogica Micellar Water, I believe it is. The really expensive one that they sell. My hair keeps getting in my face. Really good dupe for the Dermalogica one, I believe it is. The Dermalogica one is pretty expensive. Even this gets quite expensive because they do a bigger bottle. So like the bigger you get it, the more expensive it is. So I usually just get the small bottles, and I'm actually working on this one right now. This is like this one is for, what is this one? I think this is just the regular one for like sensitive skin, so anybody can use that one. But this one is actually for people who are prone to breakouts and acne. So I like this one so far. They seem to do the same thing. This one's empty. This one's almost empty. I've used this since high school, like I said. So this is probably my 10th bottle, maybe more. You just shake it. Some people don't shake it, but I've always been told to shake it, so I just shake it. And then you put it on cotton pads, and usually I put it on 2 little circular cotton pads, and it gets my whole face off, and then I just do my regular face routine. So I really highly recommend these. Put that one back. Okay, next. These cucumber sheet masks from the brand Skin Academy. My sister-in-law gave me these actually, and I love them. I had them gone within the first month, I think, because her mom gave them to her and she doesn't use face masks, so she gave them to me. Now, I actually did something with these that are kind of weird, but I loved it. Now, I use the face mask. I use the face masks like normal, love those. But then you know how you use the face mask and then there's like a bunch of gunk in the bottom of the package, and it says on the package to use them on your neck, which I did, but I was still always left with so much, especially with these cucumber ones, because it seemed like a little tiny bit went a long way. So I actually dumped what was left into an empty Lush pot, and I mixed it with one of my night oils, and I was putting it on every night. And it was so nice. Just what was left out of 2 empty sachets of the face mask lasted me like 2 months, and it smelled great. It felt great on my skin, and it was pretty much just like I got 4 face masks out of 2. So I don't know where she got them from, but I'll have to find out. Probably Boots, because her mom works there. So I'll have to recommend them. Next we have this Origins Make a Difference Plus Plus. I'm not even kidding, it says plus plus. Rejuvenating serum. So I use this as a moisturizer. It says apply AM and PM. This was in my videos quite a bit because I really liked it and it was really expensive, so I freaking kept using it. Sadly, this is one of those products that you kind of just don't notice a difference in your skin. I mean, I have combination skin. I have very oily skin like throughout the day and things, but then I'll also get breakouts, and my breakouts are very dry and flaky. So I can't really do without a moisturizer because of the flakes and the acne and things like that, because they look really like sore and agitated when I don't moisturize them. So I just really get any moisturizer that I can get in the hopes that it will help with the dryness of the parts of my skin without tipping over and imbalancing the already horribly oily side of my skin. And this didn't do that. This was really just a moisturizer. It smelled good. It made my skin feel hydrated after the shower, which is when my skin feels most dehydrated, and that was it really. I mean, I sometimes used it, I put it on before makeup, but didn't notice a difference. Would I recommend? Probably not so much. I mean, maybe it's more for people who don't have problem skin, who are dry maybe. But in terms of the issues I have with my skin, it just didn't. It was nice. I used it. Yeah. Okay, next. This is kind of random, but we have a tanning mat. This is the Velvotan, the original tanning mitt. I go through these quite a lot, but then I don't buy them because I don't fake tan a lot. I have a fake tan on now. Today is Tuesday, and I did 2 layers of fake tan for last Friday, because I went out. So I still have what's left of a tan on my chest and stuff like that, even though I bathed and scrubbed it off. So this mat seems to do well. I like it. The only thing is I noticed that when you use it twice, it starts to get like the mitt itself starts to get really loose and like floppy on your hand. And before I knew it, the mousse was like going on the other side of the mat where it's not a foam and your hand's not protected. And I actually had brown fingertips there for a while, and it looked like I literally like into some duty. So if you don't do that, I recommend it. Good other than that. I don't know why I put this in here. My contacts, my AccuView Oasis, they're okay. They're gone. This is the right eye. I actually had a lot of problems with these contacts, but I mean, maybe that's just me. I'm not going to give you advice on how to wear contacts because I might just suck at it. So yeah, these are the monthly ones. I can't do the dailies, part of because I have horrible memory and the monthlies are easier for me. So these are okay. Just be careful with them. If you've never worn contacts before, yada yada, talk to your eye doctor. Why is there 2 tubes of toothpaste? See, I put stuff in this box months ago. I don't even remember. Okay, so we have the Pearl Drop stain removing whitening gel by the brand Smokers. This is Smokers toothpaste. I don't smoke. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink tea. I don't eat chocolate or juice or like anything like that very much. I just do this for the whiteness of my teeth. Now, my teeth are naturally pretty white. I guess you would call that, what do you call it, genes. I have good teeth genes. My mom has nice teeth too. My teeth are already very naturally white, but sometimes every couple of months I like to use like whitening strips just to keep them white because I have a crown on one side and the back, and if I don't keep it up, then they kind of look different. Even though crowns can't pick up color, I mean, the other teeth around it kind of look darker than the crown because the crown is quite white. So I have to keep up on my teeth whitening to some extent, but I'm really sensitive. So I just use a whitening toothpaste every day. As you can see, I've gone through 2 tubes. This one is the Sensodyne Daily Care. I tried this and I freaking hated it. I've never had anything so vile in my mouth than this toothpaste. And if you pair it with the mouthwash, you'll be in the 8th level of hell. It's like disgusting. I was gagging. It said there's a warning on the back. It says, where did it go? Was it this one or was it this one? I swear it was this one. Something like, oh, people normally find this taste dissatisfying, but the more you use it, the easier it gets or something. I don't fucking know. But it was disgusting. Do not recommend. I didn't even feel that it helped with my sensitivity. I just have sensitivity in my front teeth. I thought the Smokers one was really good. I would recommend the Smokers one, even if you don't want your teeth whitening. It still has fluoride in it, so it's still good for dental health care, you know. I'm all over the place, man. Have I even said any makeup yet? No, I only have 2 makeup items. They're coming up. Next is this antibacterial odor protection, Sure, the spray deodorant. I freaking hate this crap. Let me tell you, if you're an American and you're watching this, I live in the UK at the moment, and for some reason, people in the UK have this undying hate of roll-on deodorant. Like the stick stuff, it is so hard to find over here. They have it for men, but women, no, it's all aerosol or it's those glass bottles with the roller balls on the top. I hate it. That's not how I was raised, and I'm not okay with it. So I don't like these. I use them, but I don't feel that they are as effective as the stick deodorant. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I didn't like it. I don't recommend it. Next, we have the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. I actually already went and bought a replacement for this because I actually like this stuff so much. This is so freaking expensive, but I find that my skin, the acne on my face, heals very, very slowly. I mean, I recorded a video a couple weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, and I had this mark on my cheek. This is an old acne mark, and it's still there, like it's still fresh. If I were to scratch it too hard, it would bleed. And I just don't feel like my skin on my face heals very well. So I especially gravitate towards skincare that helps repair and heal because my face sucks at it. And this stuff is really nice. I mean, you can't really expect miracles, but if you're using it every day, it definitely does help. I do recommend it if you can afford it. But I know that they do much smaller bottles than this, and this stuff goes so long. This has lasted me about a year and a half, this bottle. I have a bigger bottle now, but this is like the third small. No, this is like the second biggest bottle you can get. So there's one smaller than this that's like a sample size that you could try if you're unsure, and it's more affordable. And little goes a long way with this stuff. Next, we have the Mercier translucent setting powder. Now this is the first jar I ever bought. This one's actually broken. I was tapping on it too hard and it broke, so I super glued it back together. There you go. Now this has an interesting story actually. My son like ate this or something. I don't know what happened. I just noticed that one of my powders was missing one day, and I found it in his room and it was empty and he was keeping toys in it. So I don't know. There wasn't a lot in it. It was like a tiny little bit on the bottom, and the sifter had broken out. So I was just like dipping my beauty blender in it to get the product out. But still, I was so mad. He lost his allowance there for a couple weeks, paying me back because he knows not to touch my makeup, and he still does it every now and again. Okay, so we are on our last item. This is the Naked Skin concealer by Urban Decay in the shade Fair Neutral. I love this stuff. I'm on my third or fourth tube now. And what can I say? I tried to get every last drop out of this. It looks so nasty and gross. And that would be because there was still a little bit in it, but I was really struggling to get it out. So I actually dropped a little drop of maracuja oil in it, and it totally fucked it up. It won't even come out now. Like, anything that's in there is in there now, like melted to the side. I mean, there's not even anything on the wand. I think that's just stainage at this point. It is so old and gross. Well deserved dead. So let me put all my crap back in here so it can go in the garbage can. Got it? Okay. So that's everything. I can finally empty this box that's been sitting under my desk. I can throw everything away, recycle what I can, and I will definitely keep collecting things for a next Empties video because I invested a lot recently in skincare, so eventually it's gonna run out and I'll have to tell you all about it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again. Bye.